Walking down the street in East Davis, coming from Slide Hill Park. This is the home of Wonderful Daycare in Davis. The children have a nice lush lawn to play on in the front yard. It is completely fenced in. We do gardening. The kids love to bring home pumpkins and carrots from the garden. Coming into the gate, you'll see more gardens. This is a parachute they were just playing with and a little play structure. Little toy cars to ride around in the front yard and a wagon that we're often pulled on. There's a 6-seater stroller back there. We can cruise to the park with seat belts on. There's lots of play work for the kids. They wash their own washcloths and do their own sweeping. We have lots of little tiny brooms. Let's come on into the house. This is the home of Wonderful Daycare. As we enter, see lots of artwork. Lots of areas to do art. These are the children's cubbies. You come into the house, you have access to the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room. We'll start off down the hall. So down this hall, there's a bathroom at the end of the hall. And that's me, Gina, the daycare provider. The doors have kid locks on them. We've got a lot of interesting animals for the children to enjoy. The fish are kind of hiding down in there right now. Aquarium full of fish. This is a large terrarium with hermit crabs. The kids love to watch them digging and eating. And then we'll take in the living room. The living room is lots of fun and we spend a good deal of time in here. This is the chair that I rock them in and we do the reading of stories. The children gather around on my lap and on the floor on their pillows. Lots of books. There's 2 kid tables back there for eating at and for art. There's also high chair. We have several high chairs if needed. That's our changing table. It's a fold-out changing table, and those are the nap mats you can see. Next to them, everybody has their own bedding. You're probably seeing that giraffe over there and wondering what that is. We'll get to the playroom in a second. Just taking a tour around. The older children can eat at the big table. We try to eat together, family style. Even adults can fit at this nice little wooden table down here. With the kitchen where we prepare our meals. The children help with preparation. All right, I hope I'm not making anybody dizzy. So you can see off the back of the living room is our playroom. Walking on through into the playroom. You can see beyond the playroom is our backyard. We don't use the backyard for daycare unless we're having a party with parents present. Here's the playroom. This is Jeffrey the giraffe. He's fun and tall. He's secured to the wall. We are a Waldorf-inspired childcare, and you'll notice a lot of very natural toys for the children, imagination-encouraging toys. Let's get the lighting going in here. So those are the pack and plays at the back of the playroom. They've been broken down for the night. They get fresh bedding every single day and a good wipe down. This is another chair that I tell stories in to the children when they're playing. This is a fun little playhouse. Has a nice doorway and a kitchen and a sink in there. Babies go to bed in there every day. Let's see if we can look around. We keep the toys organized in these nice little baskets. It's fun for the children to learn to sort out the colored blocks from the natural wood blocks. They all play together very well in here. There's a tent in the back. We also make many of our own toys. We have a toy business called Star Child Toys. That's what these wooden rockers are, as well as the play stands that you're seeing with baskets on them, and that rainbow covered one. You can find us on Etsy if you are interested in those, but this video is about the daycare. I couldn't find just the right toys for the kids, so we had to learn to make them. Okay, well, I think that's a good tour of our playroom. It's a tunnel that comes down. We have so many adventures here in the daycare. We try to breathe in and breathe out throughout our day, which means we'll have a very structured activity like Play-Doh, or for the much littler ones, some sensory play that isn't edible. And then after 15 to 25 minutes of play, the children are ready for a little free time. And I kind of go by ear based on how much they're involved and engaged in what we're doing, and then they'll have a free time in the playroom with always me there to supervise. We go back and forth throughout our day with yoga and stretching, imagination play. We do park walks. The children have music and singing time. Lots of fun. There's something we have that the children will be able to watch through the window soon. I think they'll be excited about this. Let's see if I can give you a peek. Right in here, there are baby chicks. Happy little baby chicks. And they'll be out in the chicken coop in the backyard. I think the kids will really enjoy being able to watch them have adventures through the windows. We have lots of windows in the playroom. Well, I've never made a video like this before, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Maybe this is a little weird, but here we go, so you can see me and what I look like. I'm Gina. This makes me a little nervous, but I hope that you'd like to come for a tour and see what we do here. We have a really special program and a wonderful group of children and parents involved. Once a month we have a parents' night out, and that's a free night of babysitting, so you can get out on the town or have a date and leave your kids here for a little party. I think that's about everything, so contact us at wonderfuldaycare.com or wonderfuldaycare@gmail.com.